It takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Oh, Gordon.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Oh,
I
get
thought we had
over
some
it.
trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Tiffany and Gordon, please don't run away from me. I will die for yous. And Alfred.
Your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are.
I'm not worried
If he
about
does
that.
find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive.
It was a homing
It was an
beacon.
emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though.
Yeah, the mobile
I
phones.
doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
It's the mobile
Hold on,
phones.
let's just walk through it.
Something on their person is the mobile phones.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Yeah, obviously.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
I mean, can we? Do we have the aerial tower to do such a thing?
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I mean, if you have video footage
I
all
can
this
handle it.
time.
I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. Always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
You're not obligated to stand by my
Bruce,
side
get
all
my
the time.
daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle.
Do we get to
Bruce.
see the missile?
He knew he was going to die.
Yes.
Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Thanks, Alfred.
All right. I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult, right? How am I supposed to get a filter like this?
Dwayne?
What?
Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the
Yes,
same.
I know, but you're not letting me play them first.
Tiffany.
Oh, you are.
The disabling
Oh, I can just right-click.
Riddler. Bruce. Tiffany. 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 Tiffany.
It's a match.
Yes, it is a match.
Bruce.
What's that over here?
Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on the Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Just in
Makes
case.
sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them.
What, towards you?
Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
Well, ain't that useful?
It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
I'm surprised you haven't used a truth serum on him.
Unknown contact.
It's
What is it?
Joker.
That
Ah,
John guy
there he
from the
is.
funeral. From Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh?
think...
John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
Beginning?
Bring Rumi Maury up on the back computer.
Is that the guy who got his fingers chopped off? Yep, it's
Either
him.
of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Well, he's connected to Riddler, and no one's got anything out of him. He will be more inclined to say something, because he's been hurt by the Riddler.
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased.
She can go fuck herself.
On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
It's an easy decision. I don't need to flip for it. I'm definitely going for Maury, but for the sake of consistency, what does a coin flip say? Heads for Maury, tails for Eli, and it's heads. Should have picked heads at the start of the game as well. Fuck me. Alright, Maury.
I'll meet with Maury.
I'm coming for you.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Well, of course. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. It's the more reasonable approach. And Alfred is not doing so well. Oh, god damn it, Alfred. You really need to go get some medical assistance. Alright, Maury, where are you? There you are. Was that him? I think so.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
What kind of distraction are we looking at here? Is everybody a fucking agent?
Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move.
Yeah, no shit. They're fucking everywhere.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I can see why.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Maury. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Don't worry. I've got that covered.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Hey!
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information about the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
He wants you dead.
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
My father was a criminal, Mr. Maury. I didn't follow in his footsteps.
And yet yours led you here, to a backroom meet, out of earshot of the authorities. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
What's
A
that?
favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
I mean, you gave me something valuable, so...
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr.
Don't threaten me, I told you I would help you out. You fucking sack
Our
of shit.
agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with.
Don't worry.
No, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
And you get to get out of the country because you're on a no-fly list.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
See, that was easy. Easy, peaceful, all it did cost me a little bit of money, but it's better than going to the precinct, getting on Gordon's bad side. The Lady of Dublin.
Armed men on board. This must be it.
Oh, you're flying down.
Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
The boat is the missile silo, so why don't we just sink it? Makes sense, right? Man overboard!
I'm on board, Al.
You lost
See Riddler.
one of you guys.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
And take out his soldiers while you're at it.
Then you'll see what this is all made of. You You agency imbeciles really
Oh no.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
is about to regret her missing.
We found him.
All your idiot colleagues.
Moria's information turned out to be accurate.
To blame
No
individuals.
sight of the missiles yet, though.
Which means he
They must
earned
be
his way off this city.
Terrible
Island.
decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too.
A good spot for cover.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, but he's literally right there.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get
Anything
my
else?
revenge on your predecessors.
No?
Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that.
I know I can walk, I just want to listen to the dialogue.
You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox.
Is that it? Okay, moving on. Dialogue has stopped.
Wait for it.
What do you mean, wait for it?
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
What? But he wasn't looking. Also, I didn't see the quick time. You're gonna maybe go through all this again from the start. Oh, I wasn't expecting a quick time.
Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Motherfucker! I'm not happy with that.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this.
Blah 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 blah. Come on, move, move, move. Let's go. We've been through this.
I hear him. Need to get him.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You'll see what's gonna happen,
I wish you could jog a little bit.
my friends.
I'm surprised he didn't see you though.
Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really got you.
A good spot for cover.
Yep.
You and your boss, Waller.
So there's gonna be a quick time no matter what I do, right?
All your idiot colleagues, too. And it's hard to blame individuals for institutional incompetence.
Wait for
It's
it.
a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long.
Oh,
I'll give it to you.
he didn't do that animation last time.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
So they're all dead, right?
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online, Al.
Ready, Bruce?
I mean, are we even able to save all the hostages? Oh, you're just throwing me right into it. Would have been
Let
a
the hostages go, Riddler.
bit more of a challenge
You
if
can't
there are
possibly think clunking a
random
few
keys
heads is
and
enough to
the
make
entire
me rule
keyboard.
over. Oversized vermin!
Electroshock, motherfucker!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Heating up. Get him out of there. Come on, faster.
Thanks, Batman. I
What in the world is going on here?
Are you alright? Oh god, not more.
This appears to be a trap, Batman.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
You got lucky.
Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually.
Oh yeah?
All part of the plan.
Well, there's the missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait.
Oh, hang on. What's going on? Hello, mouse. Where are you? Thank you.
I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna fuck up, aren't I?
This happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart.
Someone's gonna
I
die.
solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Oh Lord.
Don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
Can she take one more hit?
Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you.
Please. No.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Oh
We'll
Lord.
distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
What? What's going on? What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the bat cam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Is this a time limit? I don't know.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
No.
Get her in! Get her in! God damn it, she could take one more hit. Or would that hit have knocked her out?
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick, but I have backup on the way. You're still going to die. Just
Your backup has abandoned you.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
That's not good.
Aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
What can we do? You're not so smart now, are you, Riddler?
This can't be happening.
Honestly, I thought he was going to kick him in the nuts. Soccer kick to the nuts would have been more hilarious. Could I have saved him with the same outcome?
Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
I mean, he could have disappeared very quickly, so he could have... You turned your back on him.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another.
Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
I did what I had to do. To save Gotham from you. I don't regret it.
Agents diced into pieces? Another crying her eyes out? If you could stomach that, maybe I was wrong about you, Batman. Maybe you can fight in the gutter after all. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone.
Yes, they did.
They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Uh-oh. Is he dead now or what? What's going on here?
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Explain before you die. You know, Bruce, you could have pulled out of his neck. He might have survived. Just a little bit, anyway. So, is he dead now?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of...
If you're a fucking hurricane, then I'm a fucking cyclone. Those things are fucking monsters.
This shit. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your
no.
Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
I'm loyal to Gordon, Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking you for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
What do you want?
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known.
And you're high with power.
Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Oh yeah, who? Go on, share!
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler.
Polar opposites.
He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on.
Ha!
A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
No.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised you know my name. I'm not surprised. Oh dear lord, I get to read this stuff. You and 61.9% of players worked with Waller in a way that was strained. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was furious that you helped her witness get away. Because you went behind her back to talk to Mori, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. You have 44.4% of players left Iman guilt-ridden. She was impressed that you stood up for her. She appreciated your honest answers to her questions. She is full of guilt for having survived where her friends did not. The music is very loud. Oh, God Lord. You and 77.9% of players left Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. At the funeral, she was consoled when you expressed your concern for her, but because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she is now feel betrayed. You and 77.7% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Walker. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. Because you took his side against Waller, he is steadfastly loyal to you. You and 87.7% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. Not sure how I feel about that. He was concerned when you said you wanted revenge. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He admires that you did whatever it took to get the drive. You and 58.6% of players left John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was hurt when you dragged him away. He was proud of himself that he chose a card you liked. He was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? We confessed to Gordon about him being an ally. Just shy of 10% of players told Gordon you could not talk about Lucius. Silent and lied. Right, well, at least we're in the majority. Did you choose to visit Mori or Eli? Mori was the most reasonable choice. How did you get the drive from Mori? We made a deal. Simple as. Did you save Iman or the agents? I saved Iman. So that was the last blast she could have took and she would have died. Good lord. Why is the music so loud? I'm not hitting continue. I don't want the credits to run out. Actually, they're just stopping. Even better. They just stopped. Continue. Is there a segment after this? Or is that it? That's it, episode 2. Right, I'm actually quite happy with how episode 1 turned out. I'm not happy about the first choice where I didn't choose heads. And I went against it. Was it heads? I think it was heads. About the tear gas. But that's irrelevant, apparently. Most of my other decisions, I am yay and nay happy about it. There are some things I wish I improved. There are some things I wish I knew. Like, if I chose to say her name on the boat, would she have died? I was very concerned about it, so I chose her to be alive. I think she'd be more valuable. She doesn't hate me though. Tiffany might be furious, but when she finds out what her father was working on, I think she will have a change of heart. So yeah. That's the end of episode 1. I'll see you guys in episode fucking 2. Goodbye!